What's going on, everybody? I want to talk about if you are a custom home builder, a new construction builder, or a remodeler. I want to talk about digital marketing things that you can do that will absolutely drive results. And these are consistent things that you can do over time that are going to help people find you. They're just going to cause leads to come your way. Sure, first off, a word of mouth referral is best. And one of the things I think is hilarious is whenever you talk to people that have success in the real life and their business is based off of referrals, there's this group of people that think that they shouldn't be doing anything digitally because they get word of mouth referrals. Word of mouth referrals are the foundation of good digital marketing. In fact, those are my favorite clients to work with. People that have great results are getting referred to by their friends. Their work speaks for themselves. And if you use your digital footprint to showcase that, to tell those stories, and to let more people know about it, to find those word of mouth referrals, you're going to have huge success. So this is for custom home builders. This is for new construction builders. This is for remodelers, or if you do additions, if you do any type of construction like that, these are marketing ideas specifically for you. Now, if you're a digital marketing professional, if you're an SEO, if you are a Facebook advertiser, I want to help you out with some strategies that you can bring to your clients and actually make money. This is some stuff that we do. If you're a local, Twin Cities construction company or remodeling company, new home builder, we'd love to intersect with you. Give us a call. And you can see the links in our description here. But here's 5 things that you can absolutely dominate in digital marketing if you're a custom home builder. So the first thing is use events. Events are interesting. If you think about it, you're always trying to do an in-home consultation, right? You're always trying to have an appointment with an interested person. You'd love to have people come into your builds, but one of the things you should do is pick an ongoing rhythm for events. The reason why events are so strong is because you can push them out in some unique fashions across the digital footprint that is not available to everybody else. So use events. I've got one client who does a remodeling seminar. That can be a really great way. You can have an open house of your buildings. And yes, you do these open houses, but here's how you really amp up these events, right? So first off, you want to do Facebook advertising. Facebook advertising to a landing page that drives just as a normal Facebook advertisement. From there, you also, besides having an ad that points to a landing page on your website where people can register for this event, you also want to take that landing page and give it what's called schema event markup. If you have WordPress, there's a great WordPress schema tool that you can put on your website that will allow you to put this kind of markup on there. And if you put this markup, what you're going to see is there's a Google rich snippet for events that you will start participating in. You have to submit it to Google Webmaster, but if you put that landing page for this ongoing event, create a landing page for this ongoing event, use Facebook to drive traffic to there, have a registration page on there. What'll happen is you'll be able to update that and it will go into Google's little rich snippet for events that are coming up each week. When people are like, what's going on in Minneapolis? They'll see that. From there, create a Facebook event. It's getting dark. I'm going under the tunnel here. Create an actual separate Facebook event. Take that Facebook event and pay to get that advertised. Now, on all this Facebook and Instagram advertising that I'm talking about, what you've got to do is you want to target the right people, okay? And to target the right people, it's not always easy off the front, but what you've got to do is install your Facebook Pixel, your Google Analytics tracking, your Google Adwords tracking, and your LinkedIn tracking codes on your website. If you don't know how to do that, look through my channel. I've got different videos that walk you through how to do that. But when you do that, that'll allow you to make a custom audience out of the people that have been to your website before. Or you can even use people that there's some custom intent things, but you have to have tracking codes on there. Use events. Do regular Facebook advertising to a landing page, put schema markup on that landing page, create a Facebook event and advertise that. Try and use lookalikes of the people who've been to your website, lookalike audiences that have been to your website to advertise that to. Because some of the custom intent has gone away. but use those events as a consistent way for you to tell people, hey, come here and learn about what we do, learn about our process, and put some energy into this. Make it professional. Have an ongoing thing that you're doing. It can work wonders. That'd be the first thing. The second thing is, you've got to showcase every single project you've ever done. You've got to have proof that you do what you do and what it looks like. That means investing in professional photography and professional video on every single project. I don't care how small it is. People don't know this. Go to a realtor photographer, and usually between $100 and $300, you can have a professional come out and photograph that easily. All you got to do is make the appointment. And yes, the client's house gets messy. Yes, you've gone to the well a million times if you're doing remodeling, but I tell you what, investing in professional photography is spectacular. Now for video, you could work with a firm like ours that walks through with a gimbal, or you can just take those photos and overlay them as B-roll footage to a talking head about the project. Creating a video about your project and then marking that up properly with keyword optimization can really make a difference. But your website, so here's where you have to have it. You've got to have a tab on your website that shows every project that you do, and every project should have its own page that really tells the story as much as possible, but really shows the photos. Not only that, but you should create YouTube videos that are marked up with your core commercial keywords and your company name that walk people through. If you can add voice, if you recorded a voice thing and then overlaid the photos on top of them just to tell the story, that'd be great. Or even if you just showed them, put them on YouTube. From there, take that video and create a blog post that has video schema markup on it, if you can, and put that on your website so that people will see that. So you have your normal portfolio pages that show all the photos. You've got a blog post with the video. You've got the YouTube video. And then upload them to these platforms: Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Remember, you got to tighten it up for Twitter and Instagram if you can. The idea is that no matter what platform people go on, you create that content once and put it out to everything. There's a great app called Later, Later, where that allows you to upload photos and it stores them in their cloud, and then you can schedule out social media posts. That's a tremendous tool that we use, and I would really recommend people taking a look at it. So there's that. Photos, and then get on Google My Business. Make sure that you're taking your photos. The videos don't work really well, but make sure you're taking your photos and loading them into your Google My Business, and then make posts. Those posts should have text written about what you've done, and make posts about every single project that you've done and completed. Put those photos in your Google My Business. Maybe even use an overlay tool like Spark from Adobe, spark.adobe.com, to put text about the project in your business. Put your logo in the photos. You can use Lightroom to put a watermark that is your logo, so that when people see the photos in Google search or wherever they are, or in Google My Business, it's going to be branded and look like yours. But use Google My Business. Boy, I tell you what, Google My Business posts to show your work is going to be incredibly important, and that you got to showcase it. That's number 3. Number 4, get reviews. Get more reviews than your competitors. This is really hard for home builders and remodelers because you guys have perfection as your standard. But you have got to find a way to get Google reviews specifically from your clients, A, and B, anybody that intersects with you that knows you're worthy of trust. Remember that Google is super liberal in their attempts to get Google reviews from other people. So you should be thinking about, who do I know that I have the favor of, that knows that I'm trustworthy, understands how I do business, maybe has done business with me. These could be subcontractors, these could be all sorts of different people, but be liberal in the way you think about who should give you a review. Not only should you get those reviews, but here's a little tip. Use Google AdWords, not AdWords Express, but AdWords, and create an ad for any keyword that triggers the local snippet or the Google reviews. So your core commercial keyword: home builders, custom home builders, new construction home builders, builders, building contractors, remodelers, kitchen remodelers, general remodeling contractors. When you search and it pops up the little map underneath, that means it's triggering the Google My Business local snippet. Use Google Ads to create an ad for that. You'll have to write the ad and then add your location extension. Your location extension to that ad. It's a type of extension. Extensions, you can do call extensions, text, site links, call outs, all these different types. Use a location extension and then draw about a 8-mile circle around your office to do this ad. And what that'll do is when people search it in that 8-mile radius, up will pop the Google My Business reviews, but then you will have an advertisement showing your reviews. And I tell you what, if you have more reviews than all your competitors and you work hard to create a great ad and you spend properly to get that in front of people, Google My Business will help you absolutely dominate. So that would be the next thing. And now the last, use remarketing. This is the last tip. Remarketing is when you put the tracking codes for Facebook and Google and LinkedIn in the header of your website. You've got to figure out how to put your Facebook pixel in these tracking codes. And then from there, you serve up advertisements after somebody's gone to your website. The reason why that's so critical for you is because you have a long sales cycle. People are going to be messing around, looking at your homes. You know, one night they start Googling home plans, right? Or cool new construction or new construction ideas or best home models, you know, and different types of plans, right? And they Google one night and then 15 months later, them and their spouse decide it's time to start the conversation. Well, you need to optimize and use that traffic you had by serving up ads periodically to them to keep you top of mind. Use remarketing to do that because you have a long product cycle. You do those things, you're going to have a great time. I hope that adds value.